It's the 8th of July 2015. Hi Deb, hi Bruce. I just wanted to show you what my backyard looks like now that the three spruce trees were taken down last year. And what I did is that the area where the spruce trees have been, I raked up as many of the spruce needles that I could, and I bought that Miracle-Gro wildflower mix, and I followed the directions, which is just basically shake it out over the ground. I bought four of the containers on it. They had them in a pack of two at Costco. And keep it moist. You don't have to put dirt or anything over it, and it started to grow. Now, of course, I ended up with what you might want to call weeds in here, but I don't have a green eye. But I've got a bit of a green thumb because everything kind of grew. And I went through here and I picked out a lot of stuff that I thought were, the picker stuff and everything like that going back last week. But these are some of the flowers that came up, and I don't really know which is which. But you can see there's a kind of a crimson colored flower here. There's a orangey colored one back there with a bee on it. There's little white flowers in here, which I think is baby's breath. And there's some of this stuff in here, which I think is just really tall dandelions, but I'm not 100% sure. This is the kind of flower that's coming out on it. There's also this grass type looking plant that came up. There's some other plants, and the idea is that it will present flowering wildflowers at various points during the summer season. That's my big cement head that I bought from my trip to Easter Island. Haha. Over here on this side, not as much as it seemed to have taken. This is pretty wild and overgrown. There is some other stuff back in there. As you can see on the back fence, I've had that devil's slipper up here. That stuff grows like crazy. It's a vine. But I don't really know which is which, and of course I'm just sending you a video, Deb, but this is kind of what happened. If anything, it's going to help break up the ground, get the ground loosened up, and put some green stuff into there. That's the row of evergreens that I had planted across the back, which will eventually fill in. I planted them I had them planted about 3 feet, 2.5 feet off the back fence for room. But it's kind of created a kind of a natural growth area at the edge of the backyard here. That's kind of what it looks like. I'm standing back about 15-20 feet from it now. And this is what it all kinds of looks like. But the interesting thing that I found about this is that there's a lot of pollinators that show up on this stuff. The flowers and everything else like that. As you saw that little bee on that one. But I also bought potted plants and put them into my planters. And the kind of interesting thing about these things is that they're growing pretty good. They didn't come up as good as last year. But I have never seen a bee, a butterfly, or anything on these things. So I don't know if these things were, if they were made with neonicotinoids on them or what it is. And I don't really know if they're the kind of flowers that have pollinators show up like I would have expected it on these kind of purpley colored ones. I forget what they're called. But nothing. But at the back there's quite a few of them that show up. There's always a lot of butterflies and everything around it. Not today. It's only about 65 to 70 degrees today, and there's a little bit of stuff out, but not a lot. Anyways, just wanted to take a film of this and just kind of show you what happened, and maybe get your opinion on it as to what I've got and what I don't have. Anyways, we'll talk to you later on. Bye-bye.